Welcome back to the morning show right here on eTV, just a little bit after 8 o'clock. And today's local hero, there are people who are envisioning a world where every child thrives, powered by communities, united through sport to foster health, education and well-being. And one such organization is Distance for Difference. And this NGO is celebrating 20 years as a pillar in the community. And today, the founder, Stefan Pieterse, joins us via Zoom this morning. Good morning, Stefan. Dis lekker om te kan gesels.
Good morning, Carla. Yeah, privilege. Thank you for the opportunity. Nice to be with you.
So, Stefan, when did Distance for Difference start and where did you see the need?
Carla, I lost my father when I was 5 years old, so that together with my faith grew compassion for children in need from a very young age. And I think we all just need to step outside of our comfort zone to see the need out there. Now, Distance for Difference started as an idea after the Asian tsunami in 2004 December. Those scenes of devastation just rocked me, and I asked myself, what can I do to make a difference in SA? I started challenging myself to run 1,000 Ks, got friends and family together and colleagues, and we raised 23,500 Rand in that first year. And then I simply went to my church and asked where there's a need. And I went out, got involved with children's charities, and I very quickly saw there's a lot of A's, but not a lot of F's. Now, A's I call angels working with children, and F's are the fundraisers. And that's where I saw a gap, and that's why we started Distance for Difference, to be fundraisers for children's charities.
That's wonderful. And sometimes, it takes a big moment in one's life, whoever and however it might be, to realize that this is exactly what I want to do. So, Stefan, after 20 years, Distance for Difference have been doing great things in the communities. But what exactly does Distance for Difference do in the communities, let's say in 2025?
Carla, in simple terms, we use sport to raise funds, and any sport that covers a distance like running, cycling, swimming, and this year we've also started hiking. So we assist and mobilize individual athletes to do some crazy stuff like, running a Comrades or doing the Ironman or the Epic, and we help them with platforms and marketing to get them out there and to get their friends and families and colleagues to raise funds. And since 2015, we've also created our own fundraising sporting events like the 500, which is a 24-hour cycling and spinning challenge, the Gratitude Run at Dornier wines outside Stellenbosch. And then, we have the Swim for Hope and Hike with Purpose brands as well. So over the last 20 years, we got together all these people, and we've now raised over 13 million Rand that we could distribute to children's organizations and children's charities.
Stefan, dit is wonderlik. Raising funds for children's charities by mobilizing athletes to secure sponsorships, and then for every kilometer they complete is wonderful. Can you please then give us an example of these athletes mobilizing to offer help? You said that you're getting athletes to do crazy things like the Comrades. Has it happened before that people are running the Comrades and then for every kilometer then they raise funds then for the children who are in need?
Yeah, so many wonderful examples over the 20 years. I'm thinking back to 2023, there were 3 ladies, Maritza Sander, Melindy Douglas and Lorraine Oberholzer, who raised together more than 70,000 Rand. Now, Maritza did her first Comrades, Melindy did her first, I think, marathon that year, and Lorraine, various events that covered more than 800 kilometers. Or there's a guy called Hein Mathieu. He's done all 6 previous, the 500s. Now, the 500 is a 500-kilometer cycle ride over 24 hours. He's done all 6, and he raised more than 200,000 Rand over those years. I think back to 2020. Who can forget that? Myself and a friend, Colin Murray, did marathons around our houses, and we raised 100,000 Rand. Or there's the world record for Robben Island crossings, Howard Warrington, a swimmer, who's done some of those crossings for D4D, or my friends, Bux and Molise, who just walked 310 Ks in I think it was 2021 or 22, and they raised 24,000 Rand. So there are so many of those examples over the years of people and athletes just, they just said, listen, I'm going to use what I got, my legs or my arms, and I'm going to raise funds. So yeah, thanks to all of them. And there's many, many more examples over the years, Carla.
What wonderful comrades and whichever like these athletes are doing. It's incredible to hear that your friends are doing it, a family and people who know about distance for difference. Maar Stefan, dit is ongelooflik dat jy dit begin het 20 jaar terug en it's incredible to know that you're also doing it for the children, vir niemand anders nie. So wat is die hoop wat jy het vir kinders in hierdie land?
Carla, ek dink ons kan baie maklik oorweldig raak met die nood daar buite, met die toestand van ons land. Die nood is oorweldigend groot en ek het al hoeveel keer gevra, hoekom doen ons dit nog? Ons partykeer voel ons maak so 'n klein verskil. Maar ek dink aan ou Zanele, wat daar by een van ons foster ma's bly. Hy het al vir my gesê hy wil die volgende president word. Of ek dink aan Teswin Dowries, wat hooplik ook vanoggend kyk. Hy Teswin en Kathy daar in Makassar wat ons in 'n skool kon sit. Hy het neurodiversity en hy het 'n spesiale opleiding nodig gehad en ons kon dit vir hom moontlik maak om in daai skool te kom en hy het ontpop in hierdie jong man met hierdie leierskapsvaardighede wat self 'n onderwyser wil word eendag om ander kinders te gaan help. Ek dink aan Gino Capido, 'n jong opkomende rugbyspeler wat vir wie ons dit moontlik gemaak het om raak gesien te word in 'n goeie skool. Who knows? We might just be helping the next generation leaders that this country so desperately need. En ek dink my hoop is net om vir kinders hoop te gee vir 'n beter toekoms. En dis nie net ek nie, ek wil sommer net gou vinnig hier noem die wonderlike span mense van vrywilligers, want ons is almal maar vrywilligers. Ons het ander werke waarmee ons besig is. Dis wonderlik om so 'n wonderlike span om uit te hê om dan nou hoop vir kinders te gee in hierdie land van ons.
Now, sometimes it is beautiful to see like-minded people coming together for 20 years already for the greater good of our children in South Africa. Now, Stefan, if anybody, viewers who are watching this morning, if they want to take part in it whenever they can, how can they get in contact with you and the rest of the team?
Yeah, Carla, so I firstly just want to invite everybody to join us at our two events this year, the Gratitude Run 24 September on Heritage Day at Dornier Wines, or the 500 event that's going to take place at my old primary school, the Hoop here in Somerset West. Tickets are available on Quicket. But the best way is, I think if you know somebody with a lot of money, because we need funds to responsibly get those funds through to where the need is really big. So if you're in a corporation organization, get in contact. And the best way is just to follow us on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Just search for Distance for Difference. And our website is www.d4dsa.co.za. Get in contact and we will mobilize you. We will get you going. And we will help you to raise funds for where it's so needed so desperately in our country.
Stefan, thank you so much for that. I will definitely say that website again a little bit later. Baie dankie vir wat jy doen in die gemeenskap en vir almal wat jy saam met jou bring om ook te help. I see that there's an event that's happening in Somerset West in September. I might be there. Ek is oorspronklik van Stellenbosch, so maybe I'll come run with you guys and help with. So Stefan Pieterse,
please join us.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much. Stefan Pieterse, baie dankie vir jou tyd and good luck for the rest of the year.
Baie dankie, mooi dag. Cheers.
Wow, an incredible local hero conversation. 90% of the revenue is channeled directly to supporting previously disadvantaged children in South Africa. And thank you once again to Stefan Pieterse and the Distance for Difference team. And if you'd like to take part or find out how you can get involved, like Stefan said, you can visit d4dsa.co.za. We'll be right back.